really impacting this quarterback's win.
4 teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth at Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Going again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Defense is coming after him. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum at the scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. They got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Take the catch. It's Bishop. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. To throw, it's Fafita. Caught near the 6. It's Matthews. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming out. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time,
Touchdown, Volunteers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. He'll throw it now. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. To the air. It's Sorsby. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bearcats. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying in the ground.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Breaks loose at the 40. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. To contact on the throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Tennessee. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Off target and incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Start for the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He lets it rip. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Lets it go quickly. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Sorsby. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
On completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Showed off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To pass. It's Sorsby. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops.
Here he goes. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out there, putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense starting out from the 40. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looks like the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Sorsby. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And the Bearcats looking to cash in this red zone trip. receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Cincinnati. We've got a shootout here.
But that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Coleman. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Staley. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's reeled in. It's Staley. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Bishop. Well, actually, yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this 2nd half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone.
Motion now from the tight end. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Moves out of the pocket.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Fafita. Catch made on the outback. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
The Bearcats are in the red zone now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down.
That's a safety in the guard.
3rd down.
The guard couldn't move him.
What's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense. And eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back to pass. It's Fafita. Caught quickly. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort when the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Vols will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Let's it fly to the wideout.
He's got it in the open.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis.
Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down.
Hold on a second, the replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Has caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump on top now here in the 4th. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against a run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They're going to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Bearcats! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
And now the decision to go for two. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby.
The fuck off my field, nigga. Sorry ass nigga.
Gamble doesn't pay off.
Run the same fucking bogus ass plays all fucking game. Think you doing something. Get the fuck out of here, sorry ass. Hate niggas like this, boy. Fuck out of here, nigga. Use the skills, boy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's a dart right down the middle. That deep shot is hot for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. The pocket breaking down. The timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do.
He'd be good if he ran more plays. Like, that's the thing about playing niggas like him. You just adjust to the gay shit they want to do. They just want to run the same fucking plays all game. Like, if you just adjust a little bit, they fold. Like, there's one trick pony ass nigga. He ran one play with like the bunch wide motion where it's just I took away the fucking the deep, it was like a deep crosser zig. He ran that shit like 4 or 5 times. Only successful on it once. And that was maybe the last time he ran it. But other than that, it's just the same. Like, who are these niggas, bro? Like, that's the shit that annoys me. Like, run, like, here it is, right? This is the play. He ran this play like 100 fucking times, dog. That bump right there fucked me up, running in my own play. I knew exactly what he was running, because that's all he runs. But he's running to where the number 4, look at the deep curl on number 4. This is what he ran this shit all fucking game. Only successful on it here. Because I couldn't get off the guy. Off my own fucking player. Now, if I set the zone drop for him back 5 more yards, it wouldn't have been open. But that's the thing. Like, they just run the same fucking plays all game, dog. Like there's no brain power to it. And then half his shit was just luck. A pocket pass was thrown on the run under pressure. I put the he's in a zone drop covering the fucking goal line, and what he's covering right here, I have no idea. But this throw shouldn't have been open. Outside cornerback goes for a pick instead of a fucking knockout. He gets a touchdown. Great user play by me to fucking prevent the 2-point conversion. But goddamn, the rest of this shit is just boring ass play, dog. This was my fault here. I could have took that away if I had just... I didn't realize the running back was running into... niggas love this Texas route. He ran the Texas route and an out route with the running back so goddamn much that I was just fixated on it. There's nothing open if I just do what I knew I should have done. Like right here, I'm like, oh, I should have took him. Butt naked. Did he get a touchdown? Yep. Texas route, out route to the running back. If nothing is open fucking 20 yards downfield, those are his checkdowns. You take that shit away, he's got nothing. No game. Covering 5 yards. It takes zero skill to do. It takes zero skill to call the offense he called. Like, caught you slipping. What is this one? Oh, it's that play again. I forgot. He was successful twice on it. He caught me in man coverage, and this guy gets picked and beat. Look at that. A 30-yard curl route. 5, 10, 15, 20. A 20-yard curl route. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, like people do that shit. Like, y'all annoy me so much, bro. Like, day after day, I just wish people would just play football. This is just, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it anyway. This nigga's covered on a dig. He throws a high point to where the tight end stops on a dime to make himself open. Covered by my user. As he's getting hit. That's a stop play, by the way. Butt naked on a slant. You left the seam wide open, buddy. Thanks. This is running the same fucking play over and over to the tight end. His running back kept doing this shit right here. Watch this. Boom. It looks like he's going right. But he fakes left. Like, I've never seen a CPU running back do that before this game. Madden or fucking college. That's insane. Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman came in with his dick in his hand. Don't make me put my foot in your ass, be cool. What's even worse about this? He threw like 3 straight to my user and my well, at least 2 to my user, 1 to my CPU, and they just dropped the pitch. Like flat-footed, looking directly at the quarterback, dropped. That probably erases 2 touchdowns off his score to where he's playing from behind. So, good job, EA. Making it a game when I played excellent defense to fuck him up a lot. Yeah, Cam Coleman went the fuck off. He was not fucking around. Why this nigga put his availability and didn't tag the nigga? Your mic